Get your name and where you're from, if you don't mind.
I'm Kai.
Kai, can I get spelling for you?
Straight out of Dogtown. K.
I kind of don't even feel right, like, doing, saying an hola to you guys today. Because what I want to talk about is so sad. And I don't know why I feel so, like, I have to talk about this. Yeah, we'll get into my personal feelings about things, I guess. Because again, you know, this is my channel where I share the things that come into my dumbass head. If anyone in any way, shape, or form relates to this video, then I just want you to know that I care about you and I'm proud of you for being here today, no matter what that looks like, no matter where you are in it. Obvious trigger warning, we're going to be talking about EDs, and of course we're going to be talking about Eugenia Cooney. So I'm not like super up to date on any like specific Eugenia Cooney tea, but I do follow her on social media, and I have followed her for a number of years now, probably since like 2014, and the way that I came across her was just, you know, back in the glory days of Facebook. I don't know, like 2013, 2014, the golden era of Facebook. She had that cute little twerking video. She looks like almost like a completely different person at this point from the day that I am filming this video to when I first saw her on the internet. And I think a lot of people follow Eugenia because she's great. She's a really funny person, and she's very sweet, and she's just very likable person. But I feel like most people are following Eugenia because of the train wreck that it absolutely is, and I hate to use that word, but it's an absolute, I don't know how else to describe it. It's impossible to look away, and I realized that I was following her for like almost the shock value of it, just to see like where it would go, and I felt disgusted that I would feel that way about another human being. So I guess I'm making this video to say that I'm not following her anymore, even though I really like her. I'm not super big into the kind of content that Eugenia makes, but just from that one, like I said, from that one moment of seeing her, just scrolling through my Facebook, I have just really, I don't know, just so easily see myself in her. And it's really hard for me to look at someone and see how far it could go. It could really go. Like, it could really be there. It could really be like that someday. And I think maybe in part I was following her because it was a reminder to me to continue on my recovery journey and to continue for that to be my story, and for it not to be the case that I relapse and that I ever know what it's like to really be that gone. Because she is like legitimately that gone, and it sucks. It's so sad to watch. Like, I don't know any, it's disgusting actually. Like, it's almost kind of like watching someone like slowly commit suicide parasocially in front of millions of people. And people like debate about it. Is that okay that exists on the internet? And I'm in the camp where, yeah, no, I don't think that it should exist on the internet. I don't think that she should have a platform. I don't think that she should be able to be out here like this, honestly, when she's so obviously in crisis. But at the same time, I don't really want to live in a world where we can deplatform people for their mental illnesses, because from what I can tell, it's not that she's like outrightly glorifying having an eating disorder. Like, people who say that she is oblivious or that she doesn't really know, she knows. She absolutely knows. Every single day of her life, she probably knows and is fully aware of the consequences and probably thinks a lot about the fact that someday she could just die. And that is tragic. It's so stupid. It's so stupid that I live in a time and a place where I can literally watch that happen on the internet if I so choose to. And I guess that's why that's another reason why I just don't want to do it, because I know how it ends. I know how the story ends, and it's sad. But I would I would rather be distant from it than to like be there when it happens. So that's another reason I had to unfollow, because I don't really think that I could handle knowing that I got to watch this whole thing happen from the very beginning, from whenever that video first went viral for her. Like, her whole decline has been documented on the internet for years now, and I was so excited for her when she announced that she was going to go to rehab and she was going to get better. Like, I don't know, I wanted it so badly for her, and I know that sounds weird. It sounds weird to want that for someone that I don't know, and that I will probably never know. But it was just because I think, like I said, I relate to her in so many ways, in like a way that I don't think I've ever been able to relate to anyone in my life, because that's just how it is. And I wanted that so badly for her. I wanted her to get better, and I wanted that to be her story, that's where she was, and now look where she is, what it could have been. And it would have been amazing. And people would have been there for that. A lot of people would have been there for that. Like, a lot of people are here for the display and the show that it unfortunately is. But even more people would be there for that. I don't want to say it's a redemption arc, because it's not, but the recovery story, or like the journey, you know how many people would be down for that? So many people. And not even just to say that she would make a lot of money, but she would have so much support, and so many people would be cheering her on. And that's just what sucks, dude. Because, I mean, it's what we all wanted to have happen, right? And it's what should have happened, but it's not. I don't know. And I saw her on my Instagram, like, just very recently, which is why I'm, like, totally ranting about this right now. Because it just happened the other day. My mouth just, like, drops every time I see her. And she just looks, like, worse and worse. And not to body shame, and not to say that if you have an ED, then you have to have a specific body type or anything like that. But I'm an adult, and I hope that you're an adult, and she's admitted it herself that she has a problem. I just have to wonder, like, who is taking these pictures? Who is, like, watching this girl drown in these clothes and these outfits that do not make any sense? She's caving in. She's gray. Like, and I'm shocked, literally shocked, that she has seen the light of today. It doesn't make sense anymore. I'm just so baffled that this exists in the same reality as I do. Like, it's just insane that you could literally just watch this girl just, like, slowly die if you really wanted to. I feel like she's so into it now that it might even just be, like, her fucking identity, dude. Like, she's become known as this girl who's really skinny, or who really, like, obviously has an eating disorder. And maybe that's just who she thinks she has to be now. And that would suck the worst. Like, that's what people know her for. That's what she's most known for. And that's just what she thinks she has to do. I feel like I can really understand the feeling of, like, having to live your life every day and having to, like, do so much on so, like, little, like, food and little sleep, and just just little everything, just so much little energy, like so much little space in your life for anything else, because it just encompasses all of you all the time, always, constantly, never, ever, ever stopping, ever for a second. Just never getting a moment to think about anything else. And that's who you are. That's your identity. That's what people know you for, dude. That is tragic. That is a tragedy. That is an absolute tragedy. And I don't want to be there when it happens. I don't want to see that happen. Would I be surprised? Absolutely not. Of course not. But it's still gonna break my heart. It's breaking my heart to think about it. She's never gonna watch this video. I don't know that anyone is gonna watch this video of me blubbering on the internet, because I know what it feels like to have an eating disorder. I know the lonely feeling and the isolating feeling. And to have millions and millions of people who love you and are rooting for you, and you still feel alone. Like, not any amount of money or amount of fame or amount of weight loss or of like high-end clothes or makeup or hair or whatever the case is ever makes it go away. I don't know, I'm one of those people, I don't think that it ever goes away. I don't know. If it does, I'm not there yet. But I'm also one of those people that's like, I want to get up every day and know that I have to deal with that, but it's not who I am. And I don't know if she can do that anymore. I don't know. I would really want to believe that she could. Because, I don't know, I've just spent so much time, invested so much of myself in watching this person, and I would want to see her get better, of course. But, we're at the point where people are debating whether or not she even deserves to have a platform. And as I stated, I don't think that she does. I don't think that she should be able to monetize this. But then again, is she actually monetizing it? Is she actually benefiting off of it? I don't know. I can't answer those kinds of questions, but I can just say that I had to stop. I had to block it out. Like, I can't even watch videos about her anymore, because it just makes me feel so aware of my own mortality and of my own struggle. And it doesn't make me feel good. Even though I care so much about this person and I would love to see them get better. Like, it's just not something that I can do anymore. And yeah, I don't know, man. I think, like, I'm not in a place where I can, like, safely say that that couldn't happen to me, that would never be me. Like, I can't actually truthfully say that this would never happen to me. And I don't even want, like, the image of it anymore. Like, I don't want to feed that kind of shit to my brain anymore. And even though I care and I would want to see her get better, I can't take it at the risk of me getting worse because of it. And I've seen that a lot of, like, similar sentiment in her comment section of, like, people feeling really extremely triggered by her being on this platform. Like, it's 110% pro Anna content. And like I said, I'm an adult and I really hope that you are too. And if I have to explain that to you, I don't know, that's a whole other video entirely. Yeah, man, it fucking sucks. She's literally pro Anna bait. Whether she's doing it with that intention or not, it's literally just what it is. There's screenshots out there of young girls idolizing her body and wishing that they look like her. And
It makes me literally sick to my stomach to think of how many like seeds of doubt Eugenia Cooney has planted in young girls' minds. And I don't say that like with a malice, like that she meant to do that, like she knew what she was doing, but just her unintentionally existing, unfortunately, how many like ideas she has like sparked in like girls and boys and everyone else, like just how many people she's influenced to see themselves differently or to see themselves as imperfect because they see her as perfect and they don't look like her, or whatever the fucking case is. Dude, it's gross. It's gross to think that somebody's whole fucking life they have to think about this because they watch your videos or whatever, they follow you on Instagram. It's just sad and gross and weird. The internet is a sad and gross, weird place. That's what, if you can take anything away from this video, that's what I would say. I'm out here. I'm really out here, but I can't do it anymore. I'm not gonna do the cheesy outro. I'll just do the thing over my face. You know what to do. I've said it, I don't know how many times. We've been here before, but yeah. I'll see you guys in the next one, and I hope you have a wonderful, beautiful, amazing rest of your day.